Hey, what's up? I just making this video to introduce myself. My name's Tom, and I just picked up this CT70, which I got a long story behind this. I'm not gonna tell it all, but I'm actually a Buell rider. I got two of these Buell XBs. This is custom 1203. It's a hybrid between a Buell Firebolt and a Buell Lightning. Got a rotating assemblies over there for this 1000 that I'm going to bump up to 1203. And I was getting ready to do this project, and my dad shows up, and he brings this to me. This is his original 1971 Honda CT70. This was the first motorcycle I was ever on. I was just a little kid. He'd put me on the front there, and he'd get on the back, and we'd tear ass around trails, and he'd pop wheelies with me on it. Back in the 70s, back when you popped wheelies in the 70s with little kids on the front, because that's how it is, you know, or that's how it was. So he's in his 70s now, and he pulled up to visit me for Thanksgiving. He says, "I got something for you." And he pulls this out. So I was like, "Oh man, I got your bike." He's like, "Yeah, you can have it. I'm too old to ride it." It's all original. I even got the original airbox. So I get online and I look at what some of these guys are doing with it, and I see a Cafe Racer version. Guys putting I think it was a Piranha 160 in there, and I see all these Leaf Fan 125s, 140s, 150s, all these little projects guys are making. So I'm gonna go to the experts. I'm gonna ask you guys about it. Should I keep this thing stock, or should I make it a project bike? I mean, what do you do with this? My girlfriend got on it and she loved it. So one of the things I was thinking about possibly doing is letting her train on this, because she's scared to death of my Buells. Figured maybe I'd let her train around here, because, you know, I live in an enclosed community, and I can just let her ride around inside here without her license to get her ready to go to motorcycle school. Figured maybe I'd do that, and then once she's ready, strip this thing down to the frame, repaint it in that factory color, get some reproduction stickers for it, and then revise this running gear. Go with that aluminum swing arm, the dual gas shocks in the rear, and that inverted front end that they have, and the bigger outer rims with good street rubber. And maybe dropping an engine in there. This is a Honda engine original. I'm wondering if I should work with this one, which will probably cost me more money, or go with something like a Piranha 160, which I've already found out that exhaust might be a problem with that, or maybe the Leaf Fan 150. The idea is I want something that's safe, with good brakes, good suspension, good stability in its top end. I want it to at least go 60 with her on it. She doesn't weigh much, maybe 135, 140. And it has to be something that I would ride too, you know. So, should I work with this, or what should I do? Should I maybe just build another one, or I don't know if this has any collector's value as it is. I'm not even sure what it's worth. But really, I kind of would like more displacement, more top end, higher gearing. And if you guys can help me out, I know you guys got vendors on your little groups here. I'll eventually want to do something with this, if that's the way to go. You know, I don't think they have, from what I've been seeing, I don't think that they have, you know, amazing collector's value. I don't really have any problems with the money. I would just be more looking for some an engine that would be easier to find an exhaust pipe with, where I don't have to fucking get in there and do a bunch of fabrication and crap with headers. You know, this isn't a problem for me. I just don't want to be cutting and welding and shit like that. You know, I want it to just be easy to put together. So what should I go for? Leaf Fan 150, Piranha 150, 160? I mean, what would you guys do with it? In case I didn't mention it, my name is Tom. Alright guys, talk to you later.